How can I make sure my dua is not rejected? To answer this question, we have to first make a distinction between the barriers to the acceptance of dua and the manifestations of dua based on what we're asking for. So for example, in the personal individual perspective, we want to make sure we are purified in our wealth and purified from sins as much as possible. Asking Allah for forgiveness frequently, making istighfar, performing tawbah, repentance often, because it opens up the doors of blessings and the doors of acceptance of dua. With regards to our wealth that is not earned in a pure way could be detrimental and an obstacle to the acceptance of dua. So you want to make sure and reflect that your wealth is pure and that there's nothing in it that contaminates the acceptance of dua. As for the manifestation of dua, what is it that we can do to see the dua accepted as we're asking for? Before we answer this, we have to keep in mind what dua by default is accepted. So you might be making dua for a month or a week or a year, and Allah knows best, and the dua could be accepted in different forms, such as by protecting you from evil, such as by increasing the rewards that you have on the Day of Judgment, such as by being rewarded or given to you in a different form. So we want to realize first and foremost that no dua really goes to waste. The second thing with regards to the etiquettes, you want to be persistent in your dua. Don't give up on your dua very quickly. The third thing to keep in mind is that dua elevates your ranks in the sight of Allah. So when you are asking of Allah, you are assuming good of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He loves to listen to you. He loves to hear you. And when you assume good of Him, He will come to you as you assume of Him. And the last thing to keep in mind, generally speaking, when we speak about dua, one thing that many people don't realize is that they are perhaps making the dua in a routine fashion, and they are making the dua so quickly because they are so used to it that it no longer has the heart and the essence of focus in it. So revisit the wording of your dua. Include the names and attributes of Allah, include confessing to your sins, asking Allah for forgiveness, praising Allah for everything that you have, and also prayers upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam throughout your dua. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us of those whose dua is accepted and to make us amongst those who are consistent in making dua, and Allah knows best.